If life was a book, I'd say it's time to start a new chapter. Over the past couple months, I feel as if I've been changing, significant enough to allow for a new plot. New characters, new setting, new me. If you watched my fear of commitment video, you'd know that I love to change my room. I get bored often and I like to change up my space to feel re-inspired. I think I used rearranging my room as a coping mechanism to signify the personification of change. By having a newly arranged room, I become a whole new person who embodies said change. Well, I'm back yet again with a bedroom change, but this time, it's big. And it happened to coincide with the shift in my mental state. I'd been holding on to this past version of me, the old me in 2019. In 2019, I remember being genuinely happy with the girl I had become. I was getting enough sleep, getting good grades, studying hard, reading nonfiction books every night, working out every day, having a skincare routine, journaling, meditating. Overall, I was taking good care of myself. As most people, that fell through the deeper and deeper we got into lockdown. And ever since then, I had trouble building myself back up to that girl. My study habits were gone, I was laying in bed, I was eating junk, I was doom scrolling, and not too proud of the girl I'd become. Every so often, I go back to that chapter in 2019 and keep rereading it. I was obsessed with this girl who I was because I hadn't seen her in so long. But the more I reread the chapter, the blurrier it got. Also, as time went on, the words on the page had gotten smaller and smaller because I couldn't quite see it anymore. At some point, I wasn't thinking back to the girl in 2019. I was making up a girl who I thought I was and pretending it was her. Have you ever read a book or watched a movie where the main character was just so insufferable that you DNF'd it? Or maybe you made it to the end and questioned why you bothered finishing it in the first place. Or you just hated the character so much. Well, that main character was me. In 2020 to 2024. She kept getting worse and worse to the point I hated her. She didn't have a character arc either. So, it's time to turn the page, start a new chapter, and not look back. It's about here and now, not what the next chapter is going to look like, not what the last chapter had seen, but what are the next words that are going to be written right now.
It feels so echoey in here, and I'm not used to it because I have carpet, obviously, so that also removes the echo, and there's not a lot of furniture in this room. There's a bed, and that's kind of about it right now, so it feels a little empty, but I'm trying to piece together my stuff again because when the school year starts, I'm gonna use that as an excuse not to do it because I hate unpacking. Whenever I think about moving out, I'm so excited to pack up my things and go, but then when I actually get there, I don't want to unpack anything. So I end up living from boxes or just kind of going back and forth because I don't know where anything is. I'm trying to force myself not to do that this time because it feels different. It feels like I'm capable, and I don't know, this is such a big change. It makes me want to be a better person. Personification of change. Can't believe it's happened. Like, I was gone for 2 days and everything's here.
My life has kind of felt like the end of the chapter had occurred back in 2023, and I just put the book down. Thinking back to what happened in 2024, it seems so stagnant for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I hated the plot so much I put the book down and I didn't want to finish reading it. The book had just been sitting on the shelf gathering dust. But one day I had the urge to grab the book off the shelf, dust it off and open it again. This girl was ready. There was optimism and passion in her heart, and she was looking for a good plot. So it's time to pick up a pen and start writing. Start scribbling, start creating. Flip the page and go. The world is waiting for you.